So apparently Critical K getting sued, right? She owes $500,000 in defamation. I knew she was like doing some defamation, definitely slandering people. I did not know it was going to get to this degree, man. It's straight crazy. Let's check it out. We're taking a look at Uncivil Law as a source. Let's hear it out. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I just want to hear a little bit, bro.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Uncivil Law, where we learn through the misfortunes of others. As always, I'm your host, Uncivil Law, a licensed attorney in Texas, Virginia, and before the United States Supreme Court. And we are here with what might be the last step of the Ray Andiachero versus Karen Yaks saga. For those of you who have been following this, Karen Yaks, otherwise known as the Critical K, or Critical K, is and was a YouTuber, true crimer, podcast host, etc., who said some things about Ray Andiachero in relation to the death of Ray's child. Ray's child died. It was ruled to be a self-deletion by the government, but Ray believes that this might be incorrect and has brought attention to this issue because she thinks that there's evidence that it might have been, in fact, murder or foul play. So that's, perhaps what's going on. Karen Yaks over here for her part wants to report on this. Okay. We report on things. But then Karen said some things about Ray that, for example, Karen said, among other things, that Ray got minors drunk and that she she had clients of her own, because Ray is a mental health professional as well. She had clients of her own that then self-deleted because of Ray's malfeasance as a provider. So
that might have sounded crazy, but I was laughing at something that someone said in the chat pertaining to the last topic we was talking about involving the Glera. Said, of course not. That would take care of business, and they want to draw it out for hours. Yeah, yeah. To milk it as much as they want to. Facts. I don't be having time for that.
Into question that she committed crimes by giving alcohol to minors, bribed people to falsely testify, that she is a bad mental health professional to the point that her own clients have committed self-deletion and so forth and so on. So Karen said all kinds of crazy shit about Ray on the basis of not apparently very much. Karen, apparently not realizing the thing was serious, decided not to play along. She decided not to play, and she got a default judgment against her because she's like, I'm just not going to respond to this lawsuit. She tried to dick around and play games, and so we are on the far end of the equation.
What?
F around and find out. That's where we are. We are in the sort of ultimate culmination of F around, find out. F around and find out by making up lies, by making up statements that have no basis in fact, or at least that you aren't willing to provide receipts for, or haven't been able to provide receipts for, because judgment again.
So she was just like, I ain't gonna show up. Yo, whoa. Yeah, she done. She done, buddy. She's done. I don't even know if she's still streaming anymore.
That's true. And now you owe $500,000. So it's not going great. So I thought we could read this sort of end of the road order from the court, the district court, in this thing. So we'll see what this is all about. So this is Ray Andiachero versus Karen Yaks. Karen Yaks, also known as the Critical K, in an order. This matters before the court to determine the appropriate amount of damages on plaintiff Ray Andiachero's tort claims against Karen Yaks. And always apologize to Ray. I mispronounced her name, and I mispronounce it differently every single time. I'm just really bad at this, but I'm sorry. The factual complaint set forth and need not be recited at length or taken as true for present purposes because
we not reading through this whole damn thing. That's for damn sure.
To come to Mississippi for travel time.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So now you have to understand, I live in,
and all that stuff.
There you go.
65,000, 11,000, which is well, technically, let's see, that's 6, so that's 8, so that's technically $501,000. So, okay, $501,000. So, yeah.
That's a lot.
So that is that. So, yeah, this is largely a situation of Karen's own making. She participated a little bit in the process, but she didn't participate in significant parts of the process. As the court knows, she didn't participate in this. She got default judgment because she didn't participate. She wouldn't take calls from the other side's attorney, as we've seen in the record, right, where the other side is taking note that they won't take my calls. The court wants scheduling dates and they can't get scheduling dates done.
Makes sense.
And all that stuff. So $501,000. That's a lot of money. And this is largely Karen's own making. If she had participated in it, she might have been able to mitigate some of this. She might have been able to get out of some of this. There might be other cases that are citable. But Karen largely didn't participate. She participated in some of the stuff, but the court notes here, not so much. Oh, and then just to show you that Karen is just maximum Karening, because of course she is.
Karen is maximum Karen. Yeah, well, we already knew. That downfall of Critical K was definitely about to happen. Critical Karen, Critical whatever the hell she want to be called. Very, very trash. Never believed in her any way, shape, or form. Is what it is. Read what you saw.